Alright guys, this is Tacho here, and we're ready to summon on this legendary 8% banner with all the fantastic units. I highly suggest that you go ahead and summon on this banner, because if you just look over here, we have 5-star rates for focus units at 8%, and there are no rates at all for 5 stars that are off banner. So you're not going to pull any janky 5 stars while you're summoning on this banner. And it's got a whole bunch of awesome stuff. I don't need to break this banner down for you guys any more than anyone already has. I'm sure you guys know the deal. So I've got 310 orbs. Let's go right in there and summon. I'm going to avoid blue orbs like the plague. I really don't want anything from blue. And we know Fjorm is going to be free to play as long as you complete some of the part 2 of story mode. Okay, first summon of the day. We got a 4-star Barst. Alright, not bad for starters. Okay, and let's summon on that colorless orb as well. Let's see what we get. Okay, so our free summon today was Barst. Let's see what we get on the colorless one. Okay, we got Clarine there. Alright, no problem. I'll take it. They added 100 spaces of box inventory for everybody, no matter like whether or not you've expanded to the maximum or if you haven't expanded at all. So that was a really nice thing of them to do. Okay, we have one blue orb, but like I said, guys, I don't recommend summoning on blue because the blue units that we have on this banner aren't really that fantastic. I'm sure the free Fjorm that they're giving out is going to have neutral IVs, just like the free Choose Your Legend unit that they gave out. So if you do want to get a Fjorm with good IVs and possibly also merge fodder, then you can go ahead and summon on blue to try and do that. But the other two blue units are Spring Xander and I think it was Bride Kata. Okay, a 4-star Klein. That's a very nice summon. This guy is he's just a library of good skills to inherit. He's got Quick Repost, he's got Death Blow 3, and he also has the Brave Bow Plus. So very nice summon for colorless there. Okay, we got Lissa on that one. Alright, here's a challenge for you guys. Let's see, between me and you, let's see which one of us can actually manage to summon more 5 stars on this banner. And they have dropped Book 2 of Story Mode already, and also the weapon reforging and all that good stuff they announced in the Direct. So, right after I do my summons, I'm going to jump into all that, but I wanted to do this first because this was the most hyped thing. Okay, we didn't get a 5-star yet, but we're still trying. Let's see if my pity rates has gone up. Okay, we're at 8.5%. That's crazy to think about on any other banner aside from this one, but this is the 8% banner, so seeing 8.5% is actually not that surprising here. Okay, we got another Maria there. Okay, sure. Alright, we're gonna start seeing some 5 stars in a second if I'm thinking right. Yeah, if this is really the banner with the 8% rates, we're gonna start seeing some 5 stars very soon, guys. Okay, we got a 4-star Virion there. Alright, sure. Alright, so far we haven't really gotten anything, but we did get that 4-star Klein. That was a really nice summon. And I haven't actually seen any red orbs. That's pretty interesting. We haven't done any red summons yet. Like on any other banner, you would see like 100 red orbs showing up, but this time around we're not. Okay, Titania 4-star. Okay, here's the final summon of this batch. Okay, we got Fa there. I was about to call her Little Dragon, but that's not her. That's not her thing. It's Divine Dragon. I don't know. I think Little Dragon would be a more cute flavor text for Fa to have. Okay, finally we see some red orbs. As you guys know, I did not summon on the Ayra banner, so Ayra is one of my most wanted units on this banner. Alongside Bride Cordelia, I would really love to get a Bride Cordelia with some nice IVs. Mine is like plus HP, mine is defense or something. I don't know, it's pretty neutral, it's not bad, but I would like to do better. Okay, Setsuna on that one. Setsuna is not a bad summon at all because Bowbreaker went from 0 to hero thanks to the appearance of Brave Lyn. So if you summon some Setsunas, make sure you hold on to those. Alright, we got Beruka that time, Quiet Assassin. Alright, sure. Beruka is actually okay. She has some really high defense and really high HP. So she's a pretty bulky flying unit, but I don't know, I prefer Cherche so much more. Okay, a 4-star Bowie, skillful survivor. You know who Bowie looks like? Like, I just came up with this out of nowhere. Bowie kind of looks like Hitsugaya from freaking Bleach, except with dark skin. I don't know how I came up with that, but that's what he looked like. Okay, a 4-star Hinata on our very first red summon. That's a very good summon. I was in need of some more Fury fodder. I'll finally be able to give that to my Halloween Nowie. Alright, here's the final red summon. Luckily, we were able to do all 5 on this batch. And we got Hana that time. Focus Samurai. With her really round head. Her and Beruka have such round heads. I don't know. Okay, let's take a look at this. 9.5% rates, and we still have not seen a 5-star. That's crazy to think about. Okay, I guess let's do green. Let's see what happens here. I think between all the colors on this banner, I would say red and green are probably the 2 at the top. Followed very closely by colorless, and then blue is way at the bottom. I don't think too many people want to summon on blue orbs on this banner. Unless you really want the 2 limited time units like Spring Camilla. Not Spring Camilla, she's on green. Spring Xander and what's his face? Bride Kata. Okay, we got Gunther on that one, a 4-star Gunther. Alright, sure, I'll take him. He's got Hone Cavalry, so that's a pretty good inherit for most of your horse units. Okay, no smoke on this red one. Is this really the 8% banner? How have I not pulled a 5-star yet? Okay, we got Lanku on that one. Alright, so we got 2 more to go. Let's see what happens here. You know what it is? I think it's because since they have the non-focus unit 5 stars set to 0, that also affects the focus units as well, because on the Hero Fest banner, you still have a 3% chance of getting the regular non-focus 5 stars, right? So it adds up to the 5% rate for focus units. So then it actually turns out to be an 8% chance to pull the focus units on a banner like that, on a Hero Fest banner. Oh my god, are we really not going to get a 5-star until like way later on? This is crazy. Alright, let's take a look at the rates now. We're at 10% rates here, guys. That's insane. Okay, I'm staying off of that blue orb. I guess let's do red first. Let's see what happens here. See if I can pull a nice Ayra. Alright, we got the smoke on that one. Okay, that is not Ayra, that is Fear. I'll take it though. Fear has Glacius, so that's not a bad inherit for a lot of good units. Alright, let's keep going. Man, I'm getting wrecked on these summons, guys. Let me know in the comments how you're doing. I'm sure most people out there are doing a whole lot better than me right now. Okay, we got Marth. I don't have to worry about this being a 5-star Marth to ruin my pity rate, because there is no 5-star Marth on this banner. Okay, 4-star Marth. I guess I'll take him. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see if I could actually get the pity rate to go all the way up to maximum. I think it caps out at 12%. I'm not really sure on that. I've never actually capped out the pity rate, obviously, but it would be pretty interesting to see that happen here, because this banner has such high rates already. Okay, we got another little dragon there. We got Fa again. Okay, here's the colorless summon. No smoke, so it's a 3-star. Man, this is insane, guys. How have I not pulled a 5-star yet? Okay, we got Virion on that one. I've been having some bad luck today, guys. I told you guys in another video that my phone had broken, right? So I finally got a replacement phone for it today. And I was setting up the phone, and I downloaded like all my old apps, all my games, all my gacha stuff. And I had downloaded Fire Emblem Heroes, and I started it up. And I had forgotten to do the, the account switch, or the link your account to Nintendo account, right? So I started up the game, and I started up in the tutorial, and I did like all the prologue maps. And then finally, once I was able to do stuff, I did the link my Nintendo account to the game, right? So I did that, and it didn't actually go to my actual account. It ended up linking to that, like, janky account that just started out. So my heart just sank for a second there, guys. Okay, we finally pulled a 5-star, and we managed to get Ayra there. That was probably my most wanted 5-star on this banner in the first place, so I'm very happy about that summon. I'm going to have to check her IVs later. I'm glad we finally managed to get a 5-star, though. That's pretty hype. Okay, so let me finish my story while we're still doing some summons here. So yeah, I linked my Nintendo account to that brand new Fire Emblem Heroes account that I had just started. And literally, I was only up to the prologue. So I linked the account, and then I went into the game, and I went into the summons, and I realized that I was like, oh man, did I actually link my real account into this bootleg account that has absolutely nothing on it? So my heart just sank at that moment. I was like, oh man, I think I lost my actual account here. So I didn't know what to do. I deleted the app again, and then I went back to the iPad and I started up the game there because I was like, okay, I know my actual account is on the iPad account, so maybe I can do something to get it back there if I go onto the iPad and I relink my Nintendo account to my actual account. Maybe that'll fix it. And when I turned on the game, it came up with some pop-up that said, like, some bookmark data was found, and I was like, no, there should not be any bookmark data. So I chose to erase the bookmark data, and then it started me back into my actual account, and I was like, oh man, thank God. Because I was really worried there, guys. I thought for sure I was going to lose my account. And if that had happened, I don't know what I would have done. I probably might have quit. Because you guys already know how many summons I've done on this game. There's no going back for me at this point. If I lose this account, I'm never going to get back to where I am in this game. So, thank God I was able to get back my account, and everything went well. Everything worked itself out on that front. Okay, we got Cherche on that one. Wyvern Friend. That's a pretty cute flavor text for her to have. Wyvern Friend. That's really nice. Okay, let's see here. What should we summon first? I guess we'll do Reds. I can't believe I've only gotten one 5-star on this banner so far. In my defense, though, at least it's the one that I really wanted the most. So we're okay there. Okay, we managed to summon Ogma with his juiced up biceps. This guy is... he did not work to get those. He was juicing, man. Did you see his biceps? Like, come on. That's way too realistic for an anime game. I love his artwork, though. I'm not trying to say anything bad about the artwork. It's really contrasting with the rest of the art in the game. Not as bad as Arden, I guess, but still. Okay, we got Roy there, the young lion. 4-star Roy. I wonder what you can reforge this Sword of Seals into right now. Or the Binding Blade, as they've started calling it. I'm never going to stop calling it Sword of Seals, because that's the translation that I played of that game, like, so many years ago. It must have been in, like, I don't even know, 2000 something. I was in high school when I had played that. So, yeah, that was a while ago. Okay, we got our next 5-star of the day. We got Brave Lynn there. Hopefully this one is plus attack or plus speed. The one that I got was, I think it was plus HP minus defense. So a pretty neutral Brave Lynn. Nothing wrong with her at all, but she's not really ideal for arena play. I would like to get some better IVs on her. Alright, we managed to get Gunter on that one. Okay, so that's even more Hone Cavalry fodder. Alright, so we're about halfway in. I already blew through 150 stones, and we've gotten 2 5-stars so far. So let's keep it up. I'm sure you guys are kicking my ass in terms of actual 5-star count. I'm sure a lot of people are having way better luck on this one than me. But that's all good. I'm still pulling some 5-stars here, so it's not like we've been on a total drought. Okay, we got Smoke on a red. Can we get another red 5-star? Alright, now we just got another Ogma there with his bulging biceps. Alright, let's keep it up. I think the artist that did Ogma in this game also did Zephyl, which is pretty cool. Zephyl has one of the coolest artworks in this game for sure. Certainly better than this Sophia here. I don't know, her neck looks really weird for some reason. It's like she has a really thin neck, if you guys take a look at that. Alright, let's take a look at the rates. Okay, we haven't clocked the pity rate back up to 8.25 yet. And like I said, I'm not summoning on blue, even if you paid me on this banner, so let's just keep summoning on all the other colors. Maybe that's why I'm not having the luck that I usually have, because I'm not summoning on all the colors. Like, you guys know the superstition with me is whenever I don't summon on all the colors and I don't get the full 5 orbs for 20, 5 summons for 20 orbs, I seem to have worse luck and I don't really get that many 5 stars. But when I do that, I actually end up getting a lot of 5 stars. So maybe I should start doing that and start summoning on blue as well, but I'm not really interested in blue. And the banner is already at 8% anyway, so it's not like you need to summon on every color just to raise up your pity rate. Alright guys, we're back. X-Mirage was acting up, so we lost the video for a moment there. I think we lost one summon actually before I noticed that X-Mirage had messed up. So I went in and I did this Lissa summon over here. Alright, so let's go ahead and summon on the other 2 colors. I guess we can talk about Fjorm for a little bit too, because they did reveal a trailer that showed her off. So her base stat total is 164, which is tied with the highest infantry units in the game like Ayra and Joshua. But the thing about her is that even though her base stats are actually really good, they're also not impressive, if that makes any sense. Like, she's got really nice defense and res at 30 defense and 34 res, and 39 HP is pretty solid. But then her attack and speed is only 30 and 31 respectively, so she's not like particularly crazy, but she's also not bad by any means. So it's hard to really say where I would place her, but she's like kind of in the middle. She's really good, but also like not impressive. And then her weapon has built-in distant counter, which is very nice. She has attack and defense bond 3, which is gonna compete with attack and res bond that now we had. Okay, we have Ike on this summon. We got another 5 star, so that's 3 down the hatch. I'm gonna be able to merge this one into my own Ike and hopefully get him up to plus 10 so I can have an easier time staying in tier 20. But yeah, we were talking about Fjorm for a bit there, and she comes with Ice Mirror. She has attack and defense bond 3, she has shield pulse 3, and she also has attack drive 2. So she has a pretty good skill set right out of the box. And the way that Ice Mirror works is that it's going to reduce damage from ranged attacks by 30%. And the next attack that she does after that is going to have a boosted damage by the amount of damage she reduced. So it's a pretty cool skill. It's kind of like some kind of reflect skill or something, but it's a pretty interesting skill nonetheless. And I think it's really awesome that she came with Shield Pulse right out the gates, so she could just make advantage of that, take advantage of that right away. So pretty cool stuff. Like I said before at the start of the video, if you really like Fjorm and you want to go ahead and try to get her with some nice IVs on this banner, then you would probably be summoning on blue orbs instead of what I'm doing here and avoiding the blue orbs like the plague. But you could go ahead and do that. You can also get merges for Fjorm, because they're only giving out 1 for free in the story mode part 2. Okay, we got Virion on that summon. Alright, I'll take it. We didn't manage to get any of the limited time only units that made a comeback on this banner, like Spring Camilla and also Bride Cordelia. Those are really good units that I would like to get. But the way it's looking here, we're not really doing fantastic. Okay, we got Henry on that one. Very funny story about how I tried to get Halloween Henry before the banner went away. It took me like 200 orbs, not even joking guys, to finally pull myself a Halloween Henry. And I did record it, but it was so brutal that I didn't even want to upload it, because it was just like, I did 200 orbs on camera and I didn't even get a single 5-star. Okay, we managed to pull Bride Cordelia on that one. Our first limited time only unit on this banner. A very powerful 5-star. She still remains the best infantry bow unit in the game. And that says a lot after we've gotten so many other ones as well. Like, we got Innies as well, so yeah, that just goes to show how powerful that Bride Cordelia is, even now, after so many banners have passed after her initial release. But yeah, I spent 200 orbs on camera trying to get Halloween Henry, and I didn't get a single 5-star in any of those orbs. So I backed out, and then I stopped the recording, and I got like 5 extra orbs from playing, I think it was like Tempest Trial. I got a couple of extra orbs from that. And I did 1 YOLO green summon, and I finally managed to pull Halloween Henry there. He was plus speed, minus attack, so very good Ivies for a Blade Tome build. Or just any build in general. I mean, that guy has a lot of speed. Okay, we managed to summon a second Ayra. Alright, I'm talking a little too fast here. I'm trying to, like, tell stories, and then at the same time, I'm pulling 5 stars left and right now, so it's getting a little tough to keep track of everything. But yeah, we're doing good on 5 stars now. I guess maybe I had to wait a little bit before I continued the recording to start getting the luck to come into play here. Okay, we got Hapless Hero Arthur there. Alright, sure. That is swap fodder. He also has Lancebreaker 3, I believe. So Arthur's not terrible. Maybe Lancebreaker is going to be a little more relevant now. I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. Who knows? After Ephraim gets his reforged, you can give Ephraim the reforged Siegmund, and then it's going to have the effect where whenever he initiates, he gets an instant double on his opponent. So that's pretty awesome. I actually don't even have Ephraim. I've never managed to summon him before in my life, which is crazy to think about because he was on like one of the very first banners that came out in the game. So the fact that I don't have Ephraim yet kind of says a lot, considering how many summons I do. Alright, we got Virion on that one. Elite Archer. He is not an elite archer. I'm sorry, guys. Like, he's probably like on the lower end of how good archers are. There's so many better archers in this game. I can't wait for Shinon too. Shinon is really awesome. Probably my favorite archer in the whole series from Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance. That guy was badass. So hopefully they add him into the game when they do their Radiant Dawn banner. We still don't have the Radiant Dawn banner yet. We don't have Micaiah or the rest of the Dawn Brigades. So that would be pretty cool for them to add at some point. Okay, another fear. We're getting to the point where I'm running out of orbs, so hopefully these summons don't go on for too much longer and bore you guys to death. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, we got a 4-star Selena there. Reposition fodder, basically. Okay, so let's back out and get back in there. Let me also take a look at my rates. Alright, we're at 8.5 now. Nothing too special. Not like before when I had that crazy streak where I didn't get anything until we had like, what was it, like almost 11% focus rates? That was pretty insane. Alright, we got another Bravelyn there. Alright, so now the 5 stars are starting to come in. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so that's like 2 Bravelyns I've summoned on this banner. Hopefully one of them has the Ivies I'm looking for, so I can just merge them all together and get a really awesome unit for arena play. Alright, we got Gordon there. Gordon Freeman. Nah, that's something else entirely. Gordon Freeman is a really deep voice, really. They get him to narrate a whole bunch of stuff, and it's because his voice is like so deep and smooth that it's kind of soothing almost just to hear him talk. Alright, we got Felicia on that one. Maid Mayhem. Probably the most interesting flavor text in the game. Comment down below, guys. Let me know. What's your favorite flavor text in the game on all the units? And for me, I'm not sure. Like I said, Wyvern Friend is a pretty adorable one. I didn't think that was what Cherchez actually said until I read it there for like the first time. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of flavor texts in the game. I think Maid Mayhem is the most interesting one. Because the first time I read that, I was like, wow, what does that even mean? And I had to ask you guys in the comments to let me know since I've never actually played Fates. Alright, we got 26 orbs left. We're going to summon on these 4 orbs here. We're going to leave the blue one out. Okay, no smoke on that one. And we got a Niles. Okay. Cruel to be kind. That's a pretty cool flavor text, actually. Cruel to be kind. So, what is he, like? He's like a mean guy, but he doesn't... He's not kind to people, but he's... Or, like, it's hard for him to be kind to people. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Alright, we got Raven on that one. Pretty cool summon. Raven is not a bad Brave Axe user if you build him up, but... I already built up Legion for the Brave Axe setup, so I don't know if I'm going to use Raven. Maybe if Raven has better IVs, because Legion has to be neutral IVs all the time since he's a Grand Hero battle unit. Honestly, that's another thing. If I think about it now, like, that's another thing that the game could use a little improvement on, because all of the Grand Hero battle units and the Tempest Trial units, all those free units that they give out to us, you can't really get the ideal IVs on them, so they're all neutral, and it's really hard to get them. It's really hard to get them up to plus 10 as well, because you gotta wait for them to come back, and they're not always gonna be in rotations, so it does take a while for that to happen. So I don't know, guys. They need to probably do something about that. Okay, should we do 2 colorless summons or should we do a red summon? I'm not sure right now, but we've got 2 more summons to go. I'm going to go 1 colorless and 1 red. Let's see if we can pull 1 final 5-star before my orbs run out. Okay, we got another Cruel to be kind there. We got Niles again. Okay, so here's the final summon on this banner, guys. Or at least until I finish Story Mode Part 2 and then get all those free-to-play orbs to try again. Alright, so let's summon on red. Let's see what happens here. Can we get 1 final 5-star? Alright, we got the smoke. Okay, we managed to do it. We actually pulled Ike. Alright, so that's 2 Ikes I managed to pull. Let's just do a quick recap before I end the video, and let's take a look at how many 5-stars I managed to pull in total. And then we'll compare that to how many 5-stars you guys managed to get. Alright, well, let me do obtained. And it starts from the first Ayra that I had summoned. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 310 orbs on that banner, guys. I managed to pull 7 5-stars. So let me know in the comment section below if you were able to beat me and if you managed to get even more 5-stars for even less orbs. So that's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed the summons. This is your boy Tacho signing out. I'm going to go ahead and play Story Mode Part 2 and get all those free-to-play orbs, and then I might do a free-to-play orb summoning video just for fun right after this. So stick around for that if you're interested. But yeah, as always, guys, cheers, have a great day, and I hope to see you again next time.